everyone, hope you're all having a wonderful day. Lush has very kindly sent one of their May 2026 Kitchen XL subscription boxes, and I thought I'd show you everything they very kindly sent me. Now, as always, the dogs are currently roaming around the house, so if you need barking, stomping, just general kind of noise, that's what that is, but yeah, let's begin. So this month's box is all about a Lush Rose Festival, and the first thing is this, and it's the Rose Queen Bath Bomb. Oh, I love that scent. If I remember right, this has got rose oil, lavender oil, and rose petals. I think there's also some other petals in this, but I'm not entirely sure. This is a very deep, sea breezy kind of rose scent. The best way I can describe it is if you take their Rose Jam Bath Bomb and mix it with their Big Blue Bath Bomb. Yeah, can't wait to use that. There's a bubble bar, and I believe this is simply just called Rose, and if I remember right, this is an Amanda Pondo scent, which I believe contains rose oil, lemon oil, and orange oil, and you do smell the orange. It's like orange and rose. It's a very odd combination, but yeah, quite liking that. What else is in the box? There's a shower cream. It's usually a shower gel, but they sent a shower cream this time, and I believe this is called Peach Rose Shower Cream, and it's in their Comforter Rose scent, which, if I remember right, is jasmine, lemongrass, and wholewood oils. It basically just smells like freshly cut roses mixed with a little bit of grass. Yeah, can't wait to use that. It's also really thick. I don't know if you can see that. It doesn't move when you tip it upside down. So, yeah, can't wait to use that. What else is in the box? There's a shower jelly, and let me just get this one. Now, I'm not going to open this fully because their shower jellies are quite liquidy, but this is called Rose Jam. Yeah. I can't wait to use that. I'm not usually a massive fan of their Rose Jam scent, but if I remember right, this has got rose oil, lemon oil, and geranium. There's also a goji berry juice in this, which I think that's what's making it really fresh. Yeah, can't wait to use that. What else is in the box? There's a body scrub. Let me just grab it because it's right at the bottom of the box. And this is called Softy, and it's a sugar scrub, so obviously it's got castor sugar in it. And I believe this is also in their Softy scent. I mean, given that it's called Softy, that's, you know, kind of self-explanatory. Now, if I remember right, this has got lavender oil, rose oil, and orange oil. And I don't know how I feel about this one just yet. It's a little bit too deep for me, I think, but I'll have to use it to see how I feel about it. Yeah, it's a very deep rose scent. You can definitely smell the lavender as well, and I think that's what's throwing me, because I'm not the biggest fan of lavender. Let's see how I get on with that one. What else is in the box? There's two more things, I believe. Yeah, there's a soap. Let me just grab it because it's massive. And this is called Rose Soap. And if I remember right, this has got Parma rose oil, and I believe there's also orange oil in this. You can definitely smell the Parma rose. Basically just smells like you've cut the head off of a rose. I don't know if you can also see that. It's also shaped like the head of a rose. Beautiful. Yeah, it's going to look amazing on the side of my sink. So, yeah, can't wait to use that. And then the last and final thing is a dusting powder. If you don't know what a dusting powder is, it's basically like talcum powder, but Lush's version. And this is called Turkish Delight, and I believe it's in their Turkish Delight scent. And if I remember right, it's got rose, jasmine, and geranium. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's a little bit too powdery for me. But I'll have to see how I feel about it once I've used it. Yeah, it's a little bit powdery for me. It's like a really powdery rose scent. Yeah, we'll see how I feel about that once I've used it. But yeah, that's everything that came in the Lush May 2026 Kitchen XL subscription box. I think my favourites so far are probably the Rose Queen Bath Bomb and the Rose Soap. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And I'll see you again next time for another video.
Well, now it's Lush and Saudi. Yeah, he's at it once again. Well, now it's Lush and Saudi. Yeah, he's at it once again. You know that I'm so proud to call him one of my good friends. Bye.